Hey everyone, it's Anna from Genuine Irish and I'm here with Nerves. Guys, you released a new single there recently, Dirty Fingers. Can you tell us a little bit about that song and how it came to be?
Probably one of the first ones where there was a bit of work done and then the four of us launched into it together as the new lineup. Seeing the evolution from 3-piece to 4-piece in that one.
From singles on like the first EP, we had this idea that we wanted to like use a lot of like electronic music kind of like influence. Dirty Fingers was the first one where we like took that a lot farther with the drum beat and with the guitars, making kind of like white noise and like kind of lots of bass heavy kind of stuff. We're not really playing any notes. The hook is just going like cha-chung, wee! And it's like, it's entirely dependent on my pedals being set the right way and like not actually hitting any notes until like the second half of the song. Yeah, that's like the first time we like properly pushed into the like soundscapey, dancey kind of world, and we're fully happy with it, I think.
Is there a musician or an album or a piece of art in general that inspired each of you to become musicians yourselves?
When I was, I think, 16, Foo Fighters played in Slane Castle. Such a cliche, like, but fucking Dave Grohl was there, like, halfway through the set. He was like, any of you kids who are, like, starting to get into music, just go out there and join a band, man. I was like, yeah.
You did it.
I did it.
Thanks, Dave. Shame about the infidelity. My music taste comes entirely from my brothers. Like, they just reared me on like all their bands they like, and so I watch it from afar. I didn't know that bands could be a thing outside of like the States. So when my brother told me that they're an Irish band, I was like, what? You could do that here?
I heard the Gilla Band song Paul in like, my mate had like a little 4-seater car and he was just blaring it on that, and I was like, what is that song? He was like, oh, that's Girl Band. And I was like, what? And it's like, the song's called Paul, and like once I heard that bass line I was like, okay, maybe I'll focus on like doing weirder stuff and like rather than learning how to play bass properly. Do you know what I mean? I think that's what I want to do, you know?
I kind of have a similar thing to that. I've been listening to music for like properly into music for ages at that point, but the point where I was like, oh, I actually might just want to do this properly myself was like hearing Loveless by Mobb Deep Valentine for the first time, and I had no idea what the album was going to be like beforehand, because I think some other musician that I liked had mentioned them in an interview, and I just on a whim was like, oh, I'll just check out this album, you know, like, and then I put on the first track and it absolutely tore the head off me immediately. Like, I was just so completely blindsided. I'd never heard music that sounded like that before. I'd never realized that you could make a guitar do that before. So it was, again, kind of a thing of like, maybe I just want to like, maybe chords are stupid. Maybe I just
What are you, a weird little guy?
It's just like, let's just be really obnoxious for a couple of years.
Guitar teachers everywhere were like, no, another one lost.
My guitar teacher was really good for this though, because his whole thing was just like fucking Steve Albini and like Big Black and like that kind of stuff. So like, he was way too on board with this. Like, on board with the idea of me just like very quickly giving up on like actually learning guitar.
Do you guys have a favourite Irish artist at the moment?
I am forever a fanboy of Cassavetes. I think they're savage out of Limerick. Emo bangers.
It's got to be Bucket for me. I don't have words. Like, they're loud and scary, but in all the best ways. Like,
Yard at the moment, just mixing everything I like into just these absolute bangers. I'm just like, yeah, do you know what? If I could do anything, I want to do what they're doing, you know?
Completely left field to what we do, but probably either Stella in the Dreaming or Sarah Brookie, because both of them are just incredible songwriters and incredible with soundscapes. Very different soundscapes, mind you, from one to the other. But yeah, they're the two I've seen live recently where I've just been like,
Do you guys have any hidden talents? And even better if you can show us.
I can do a decent Kermit the Frog impression, but I don't know if I can do it under pressure.
You can.
you can do a really good Kermit impression, and you can do a really good impression of a crow.
So we are Nerves, and we're on Genuine Irish. I love Bucket.
What would be on your dream rider?
Full bowl of blue M&Ms. Keys to a vintage tour bus. That's the job. That's the job.
Just like a leg of ham.
Pretty good.
Nah, just ham.
Rum ham. I'd say, yeah, like a full dinner would be great. Like, 'cause a lot of the time, like, yeah, like just any normal dinner. Like, I'd be like, oh yeah.
Halo 2 with 4 controllers.
We are Nerves, and you're watching Genuine Irish.